Murray outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Durant. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Here's Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
New Orleans in the lead. Ivy, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
For 3, Durant. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. KD's got 7.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Here's Risache. Still scoreless. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And the shot is good.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Pass to Ivy. Inside, Kuminga. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Risache. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Risache.
Yeah, if you give Risache a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Thompson going inside.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Black in the post. Outside for Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
And finished off by Porter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now Black. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Matkovic. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steals are not who you want to leave open. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Black to the inside. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Pass to Shannon. Now Shepard. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Murray. 3 seconds left. No good at the rim. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Houston on top, up by 2.
18.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here's Shannon. Offensive rebound. And Lewis has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shepherd driving to the basket.
And Shepherd is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing? In this current environment.
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, the fingers practically, they can't touch me.
Down low. Nisi. And Capella sends it back. Here's Porter. Finished off the break. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Spears. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Shannon. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the basket.
Nice shot by Spears. Spears has got his first basket of the night.
Finding some space inside. Spears works hard for that one.
Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Shannon. And New Orleans pushing it up now. New Orleans moving it around. Spears with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lewis, and he drops it in from the low post. Timeout. Lewis has got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Here's Spears. Elbow shot. That's short off the rim. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Shannon. Off target from outside. Now Black. Nothing on the board. The rebound by Shepherd. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter, no luck. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you, Ken.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Porter. Pass to Lewis. Sinks the triple. Lewis has got his second bucket of the night.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Back to Rizachet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Rizachet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Carter outside. Carter pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Pelicans trailed by 6. Murray scanning the floor. To the paint. Bitadze can't hit. That's tipped. There's the 3. That one drops and he's now 2 for 5.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
To the middle. Outside for Durant. For the 3. Durant drains it from distance.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Drives to the hoop. To the inside. There's Bitadze. It's rebounded by Houston. Screen by Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge haul.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Down low. Pass to KD. Lets it go with a 3. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Şengün, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside for Durant. A 3-pointer is right on target. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
And there's the drive. And it's Rizachet missing.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Here's Wolf. Still yet to score.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, I feel bad for that rim. Kuminga, this is what he does.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Off target from 3-point range.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And you can see that Ivy continues to work on that pull-up jumper.
Thompson. Pass to Durant. But Durant soaring in for the deuce.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now here is Carter. Now Murray. Over Thompson. The putback. And then Carter with the jam.
How about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Ivy. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Risacher. Murray right side. And Kuminga throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Ivy. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Teams changing it up here. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. Fears with it. Pass to Nisi. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Pass to Nisi. Off target at the rim.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And finished off by Porter.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Fierce's shot is off. Porter inside. With the drive. And finished off by Porter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Shepherd. Lewis on the way. Pass to Shannon. Clock at 6. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Shannon's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Houston. Murray left side. Fires the three. Pierce's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pelicans trailed by 18. A three. Porter pulls it in. Pass to Capella. Out to the wing. Now Fierce. Misses off the right iron.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Black in the post. Inside. Rizachet wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A true highlight of Richard's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here's KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Oh, clear the way for Kuminga right now. This is his game, and he is simply doing whatever he wants.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Ivy. Great defense that time from Şengün.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Impressive dime from KD. You look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
Ivy on the wing. Pass to Black. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Just 4 to shoot. Wide open look. Wolf grabs the miss. Rockets leading by...
Nice finish.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Fierce. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Houston now. They're on a 13-5 run. Durant's shot is good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
Durant with the steal. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Ivy. Into the lane. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the three ball is good.
3 points.
KD's got 31.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Lays it up and banks it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.